Today we'll be opening up a Power of the Force Deluxe Boba Fett.
Hit it, hit it, hit it. Get it going. Two mothers went to the park. It was kinda dark. In the daytime, Carl and Ryan in the daytime. Carl and Ryan in the daytime. Carl and Ryan, dope niggas, come by them and the bust you in the hip.
Go ahead, pop that.
Come
head.
on, you.
Come on, pop it.
Oh!
What's up, CCNR fans? Again, back with more exciting episodes.
This is actually, we snuck this one in.
Filming
was done for season 5.
It was, and we actually almost missed filming this because you had some swamp butt.
I had swamp ass.
And so we almost missed the filming of this. So it's a good thing you took your Tums.
Yeah.
And we're back. So we pushed
One of our episodes
to season 6.
Yeah, we haven't even started. I guess now technically we've already started filming for season 6.
You're right. Yeah. So there's so much stuff that Hasbro has literally turned on the factories, pumped out a ton of repacks. And so we got to get them into the show because it's relevant, and we're in the rat race.
You have to be relevant.
Getting views.
Well, that's what it is.
Right?
Right? So we're trying to hit that 100 mark for subscribers.
Right.
So we saw a stat. 64% of the people who are watching our videos are not subscribers. Please, just click the old subscribe button.
Yeah, we haven't done this. We haven't said and subscribe us.
We don't really push it too much because we're not really doing it other than to do it. But it would be nice to hit that triple digit mark.
We are a laughing stock of our family because we love doing this show, and they're like, "How many subscribers do you have?"
Yeah, they seem to, I don't put a number on things in life, but they seem to hold that over us.
They do. They give it. The only number that they care about is the $sign number.
Right, and this is negative dollars.
This is negative dollars. So we need to show them that 10,000 views doesn't mean the same thing to them as subscribers.
Correct. So, and they don't like the fact that we are giving these exclusives away at cost when we could sell them and scalp them and make money for the ladies. They don't like that.
Right. I know.
But we do it for the fans.
I have to buy the organic pads and tampons for my wife, which are 3 times the cost of regular ones, and I can't afford that because we're giving away stuff at cost.
We are.
Right? So just FYI before we get started, for the fans who watch our YouTube channel, thank you very much.
Yes.
But the YouTube Instagram. Thanks to the Instagram folks that watch our live shows.
Yes.
Because we do translate some of that over.
We do.
To the YouTube channel. But for the YouTube folks who may want something on the Instagram channel,
and it's the CCNR show. That's the
CCNR show on Instagram. Yep. We have pledged to the fans if we get extra things like exclusives
or hard to find figures
at the store, we are giving them to collectors at cost plus shipping.
Yeah.
Okay. So just message us if we see something, and we'll maybe throw together something here because we've got a lot of stuff. Actually, we got a couple of those things on this episode. Yes. But if you want them when we still have them, no gimmicks.
Yep. I'm actually negotiating right now for the ARC Trooper set.
Yes.
And I think we have it sold to a gentleman. So at cost, $150 item.
$150.
He's getting it at $50.
The only catch is that you do not scalp it.
Please.
This is to a collector that couldn't get it.
Yes.
All right. So let's get started. Got an exciting episode. A lot of regurgitation to show. I guess I'll start.
Pulsecon.
This is Pulsecon. We went on a rant. On another show. We finally got the exclusives.
We got all of our exclusives.
All right, so let's start. So here's the first one. Packaging for these things was questionable.
Well, so just so they know, we ordered one of everything. You ordered one of everything, and I ordered one of everything.
Yes.
And both of them came the same way. They put this in the same box with the Wampa and just threw them in there.
Just threw them in there. No protection. All right. So this is the Vintage Collection ARC Troopers 3-pack for the clones. I've never been I mean, I'm okay with the Clone War stuff. I mean, it's kind of cool, but this is not something like I'm attached to. I know a lot of people love this stuff.
Well, they like army building.
The army building, yes. And this is the 501st Legion ARC Troopers that apparently people have been clamoring for.
I guess so.
For a while. So this is yet another 3-pack.
It's foiled.
It's foiled. And the figures look cool. They come with a ton of accessories, full articulation. It's your standard vintage collection fare if you're into this stuff. So this is one of the things that we've been negotiating. One person seems interested in it. You know, this is going to air in a week.
If it's still available, if you're interested, just comment, and if it's still available, let us. We'll get back with you.
Yeah, I would say the box on this is about a 9.5. Very little wear on this.
It's about as good as you're going to get from Hasbro.
From Hasbro, who makes this, and it's a collector item.
Right.
All right. So that was my Pulsecon.
All right. So we'll go to this guy.
Goodie.
I got it.
Oh,
there she is. You know what? Here, I forgot to get the compare.
Yeah, compare. So here is the next HasCon exclusive.
Cameraman, make sure you see that, because when you filmed it last time, all it was a shimmer. You couldn't actually see the freaking device item.
So this is the final 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back item, if you can believe it.
The 40th literally lasted an entire year.
And it lasted an entire year. And so it is I mean, I'll give it to Hasbro. It's awesome packaging. It looks good. It has got that shimmering like the 501st as well. Here's the side and back. Now, luckily, Hasbro did not bend the tab like, you know, back in the day when they would do that. So it looks good. It looks good.
This box, I'm seeing a lot of people getting these box destroyed.
Yeah.
And this one has damage, but it's minor.
Yeah, I got this and mine was destroyed.
Right. So when I got this, I was actually, and then you can see, obviously, I don't know if, you know, to show the true. So this is the vintage Kenner Wampa, which, I mean, you can see what they did. They did an exact.
Now that box is like, or this box is like 3 times the size.
Well, yeah. So this is 375 line, but it's the same. Even if you look at the back, I think the photos are, I think they tried to make the same photos and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they really tried to go out and make it look vintage.
You know what's different? Is this one different? Yeah, that one's a little different. So it's.
I saw you hit the damn box.
No, I was just like tapping.
But yeah, so they tried to make the whole. They did. It's pretty cool the way they did it. They tried to make it true to the original, you know, Wampa. And I'll be honest with you. Like I said, Black Series to me always had its own distinct design, and it seems like over the last year to 2 years, they're really making Black Series just a larger version of the vintage. And I think it's twofold. One of the reasons is because the 6-inch is their moneymaker. They've said that.
Yes, it is their moneymaker.
So
and it's cheap to make.
So yeah, because they're bigger. So the 6-inch is their moneymaker, but the vintage is what pulls the heartstrings of the fans. Right. So what they just take the 2 and go, cha-ching, got them. And that's what they've been doing.
Yep.
And honestly, I like these boxes better. So for me, as a fan, keep them coming.
Yep.
I'd rather have the Black Series I'd rather have Black Series on the vintage card backs than than these rainbow boxes.
And I would like the vintage collection to go away and then make other 3 3/4 figures, and then I maybe consider the Black Series, right? Because they're cool figures. Yeah. So do you have the compare to the original or the other Black?
I do.
Okay.
So let me take the vintage one and put it away.
So it is definitely worth noting that this Wampa, which I've opened and I'll show you here in a minute, this is the exact same Wampa as you see here. The only difference is the blood paint.
So yeah, so this is the one that came out. This one came out in 2014.
Yep.
I can't believe it. This is 6 years ago.
6 years already.
And this one came with the Wampa with the blood streaks on his chest, and it came with the Luke, his lightsaber and gun. I mean, it was a pretty cool little box. So this is kind of when they were starting to do like the Black Series, kind of going into like the diorama phase,
right? Where
they're making like the scene,
right?
So that's. But I think mold for mold, it's exactly the same.
It is the same. So here is, this is the 40th Wampa.
So you got that?
Yes, I got mine.
You opened yours.
I did, because the box was obliterated, and I was like, you know what? I've always liked the Wampa. He was a reclusive didn't get a whole lot of airtime except in the deleted scenes
when they were in the base.
In the base. So this is your Wampa. So you notice he doesn't have his arm. The arm comes off. There's a little bit of blood. Again, the only difference between this one and that one is that there's no blood on his face.
I'll just put that.
Now I'll be honest with you. I mean, this thing, there you can see the blood just right there, pretty weak, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the way that looks.
So here's the thing. I mean, this guy is get this thing in here.
Oh, got him.
Okay, so this guy has got articulation. He's got giant ball joints in his ankles. He's got ball joints, relatively limited due to the fur. He's got a twist, some ball joint in the hip, a triple kind of waist, and then he's got your ball joint. So this is the part that I don't like. They gave him a ball joint here, you know, ball joints all around in the hands. And then because of this stupid thing where you chop his arm off, this is just a hinge. They could have done this.
And just make it a ball joint.
And make it a ball joint, right?
Yeah, so they really limited his right arm.
Right. Now, it doesn't look bad.
Right, but you're right.
But it should have been a ball joint.
Should have been a ball joint.
Right, because it's still a giant peg.
They just, because it's a repack, they didn't redesign it.
They didn't redesign it. And his head's got a limited motion. That to me is the only knock on this Wampa, is that to me should have been a ball joint.
It's a big figure.
It is. I mean, this thing probably weighs 1.5 pounds.
You see that?
I mean, it weighs a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some girth.
He's got a lot of girth to him. I'll be honest too. I mean, his face is kind of. I don't feel like he looks like a Wampa.
He looks like the abominable snowman from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, claymation.
It's like when I go get a haircut by my mom. It looks like how my mom cuts hair. When you want a normal haircut, you get something that looks like
just a mop top.
It's just a mop top. So I had some fun with this.
Oh.
And I got a Black Series. This is actually a Black Series 375 Luke. Now, this is literally a repack of the vintage collection version of this figure.
Where did you find that at?
I found this. I don't remember where I found this.
So you've had that for a while?
I've had this for a while. And I had planned at the time to get the Tauntaun, but I never did. Now, what's funny is that this is a repack of the vintage collection version, except they did a new head sculpt where he's got a little bit of...
He's got the gashes.
The gashes. So I was like, this would go scale-wise.
Pretty close.
I mean, I think that's...
Wampa looks a little ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, this does not look... I thought the 3 3/4 Luke would be better scale than the 6-inch.
Yeah,
and then I
the
look
6-inch looks pretty big.
Yeah, and I'm like, wait a second, that makes no sense. So it does not scale very well for a 3 3/4.
They did not put the effort into it like with the Mando and Baby Yoda.
No, there was that person, whoever that person is, was not working there. So I figured, I'd have some fun here and try to recreate the scene. The only problem is that this Wampa is definitely a little too big.
Yeah.
For this little baby Luke.
That looks a little ridiculous.
It looks like he's holding a baby Yoda.
Yes.
There you go.
That's pretty much it.
Yes. So there you go. So there is your Wampa and your Black Series Luke. That's a cool Black Series Luke, I guess, for 3 3. He's fully articulated ball joints all the way. All right. So what do we got next?
Put the Wampa away. Put that guy away. Put this beast away. All right. Oh, mother.
Yeah, be careful, dude.
All right, so the last one, not the last one, but the last one for the original 3 was the Beast. The Heroes of Endor.
The Heroes of Endor set. Now, this came packaged separately. This was in a giant
This was in box. This is the box that came in.
Right.
That's a monster box.
Now, that's what
Right, this box is going to take a beating.
Right.
And that will survive. And you know what?
Yeah.
Both of the Heroes of Endor we got were in good condition.
Right. They put bubble wrap around this, and they put it in an oversized box. That's how it should be done.
Right. So this is a pretty cool set. I know some people are knocking it, but I like it. So it comes in a sheath. They're all about sheaths now.
And they do like sheaths.
So this comes in a sheath that lifts off.
Like that. And
then it's got a little bit of greenery on it. Obviously on the back it says Black Series. And on this side it has the Death Star and the Endor. I don't know if you can see that. It's the glare. Can you see? No, not really. Well, it's got a Death Star and it has the forest scene. All right, so I'll put that sheath away so it's destroyed. Okay, and then can you see right here? Do you need a light shine through there? Okay, so you got Papalu.
Who's the star of the show?
Who's the star of the show? Center piece ready to go.
Looks awesome.
On a sweet speeder bike, new mold Ewok.
Yep.
Now they're knocking out some walks.
Yeah.
Waiting for Wicket.
Yeah. I mean,
because Vintage just got Wicket.
Yeah.
Again.
But and he comes with eyelids.
He has it's the black. It's definitely the bonus Blu-ray Wicket.
Yes.
So pretty cool. It's got side shots where it looks like it's blurring through the trees to kind of make it look like he's moving. Pretty cool little front piece. And then you just turn it that way, and then you have your Endor when they're trying to get into the actual center to destroy the shield generator.
Yeah.
And you got Leia trying to get in and encrypt it, and you got Han trying to protect her. It's pretty cool to have some dioramas. They're going back to like the old school like Palatoy, where like they have like the old school like plastic sets.
Right.
So like they kind of mix the figure with the set pieces again.
Right.
Which at first I always when they first started doing that I was not a fan. I was like they're cheapening. But I guess that's the way it's going to be, right?
You know, if they were going to refuse to make dioramas for the Black Series and make cardboard.
Yep. That's what they're doing now.
Right. They make the cardboard one.
So Leia's got her poncho, and then in the corner over here, right over here, you have Han's, I think, poncho and helmet, maybe?
No, he doesn't come
just
with
his poncho.
Just his poncho.
So you do have a poncho for Han. Not sure why they didn't put it on him.
Yeah, because he had it on, didn't he?
Maybe not in that scene.
Maybe not in that scene.
No.
Maybe that's why it's not on.
Yeah, so, and then you're going to turn it again, and you're going to have your Luke, and this looks like the scene when Luke maybe jumped off the old speeder bike and was getting ready to knock out the biker scout with his lightsaber.
Yes.
You got a little diorama tree there, a little forest scene in the background. Luke's got his sweet helmet on, and he's got his poncho as well, so it's probably the scene we're talking about.
Yeah. Now, does he have a glove on his hand?
He does have a glove on his right hand, yes.
So I need to go back and watch Return of the Jedi, because we're going to be showing later in another episode my Jedi Luke.
Another one.
Another
Jedi Luke. How many Jedi Lukes are we going to have?
It's just as many Boba Fett's.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have his glove on. And I don't remember in Jedi in the Jabba
when
scene.
it was off or on.
Yes. It's driving me crazy. So I'm going to have to go look. So maybe the fans can come.
Well, during the battle on the Sarlacc pit, it was on.
Was it?
Wasn't it? Because he got blasted in it. Remember, he got shot?
Yeah, but he had no glove on.
So it was not on then.
But didn't he? We're going to have to go back and look. Because the hand that got blasted was that the robot hand.
Well, he put it on when he was going to see Yoda. Remember, he pulled his glove over it?
Yes. So that
certain times it was on, certain times it wasn't.
Maybe it wasn't.
What are we talking about? All right, so what's cool about this set is it opens. So if you wanted to display it together, you can show all of them. So they kind of...
Which is kind of cool.
They all kind of go together, which is kind of cool. You got that, cameraman? And then if you, I guess just for a little extra additive, what they
ambiance.
Ambiance on the back side, and you might be able to see it as well. But you've got different little green Endor sets, like the Death Star here, the forest scene. They kind of just do a little backdrop to it, so it's not, you're just like black, I guess.
Right.
Not sure why you would buy this and open them. So the Luke and so this is a new mold, right? New mold here.
Yes. Leia.
I don't think the Han is a new mold. Maybe a new head sculpt.
A new head sculpt, photoreal.
So yeah, Leia's new mold, and that's a pretty good looking Leia.
Yeah.
They've been getting Leia better.
Yes.
Han and I believe Luke
are about the same. They got new head sculpts.
New head sculpts, but the body's the same.
But the body's.
So I was very, very happy that this came in the condition it did. Because I was very nervous about these.
Yeah.
And this one is actually going to a sweet fan on Instagram.
Yep.
So
pay off.
So he got it. He couldn't find it the day of. We got it. He got it at cost.
And he's good to go.
Good to go. There's your Heroes of Endor set. All right. So that was those are the big three.
Those are the three big Pulsecon exclusives.
To tap on Pulsecon, we had it wasn't that day, but it was like a couple days later. It was during all the madness. They announced, and it had been leaking out for I guess a few weeks.
Yeah.
And this is the new for the fans that aren't sure. When you see Black Series and you see the Black Series Deluxe, so Jar Jar, Boba Fett, Cad Bane, this is it. This is what you're getting now. You're getting this
the new box.
Yep. You're getting the sheath, and you're getting the bigger box with the figure in it. So this is the Armor hard figure to find. This was a hard one to get.
Yes. This one caused you probably about a day off your life.
Yes.
Right?
people were losing their mind when this one, because the whole system crashed.
Yeah.
This was the same day they announced the
Carbon Collection.
No, the Christmas episode,
Oh.
the Christmas characters.
Yes.
So
That's why it crashed.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get this. She's got a sweet little, and just like this kind of follows suit to the new boxes with the designs. Black Series is putting a little more into the artwork now, making it a little more fancy.
Mm-hmm.
The back is just a black box in the back. So, and the colors they go with, so it has the series. So this is Star Wars Mandalorian. So this has that orange Mandalorian color. Okay. And then it has a slider feature.
And that can't come off.
It does not.
Okay.
I mean, you could pull it out,
Right,
but
right.
no, it has almost like a hinge.
There's
like
a hinge in there.
So this one has the armor, and I'm not gonna lie, that is a cool.
And
sculpt.
she's got a little bit. This is cloth up here.
Yeah, she's got that like what's it called? The Sherpa.
Yeah, the Sherpa.
Like that Sherpa effect. Can you see that? Is that a good angle? So what's cool about her is, yeah, she's definitely a new molded figure. Really cool. I mean, she's definitely a fan favorite from the show. She comes with this. You can get her on the next Black Series wave in the regular box, but she doesn't come with all the accessories. So you got the Mando helmet. You got all the forging tools, like the hammer she uses to wield it, the little clasps to grab it. A couple different pieces. You can put that blast feature on the helmet, so like she's hitting it and it's knocking out the Beskar. So
which things do you not get in the regular version? You definitely don't get the helmet.
You don't get the helmet. I think you just get her foraging tools. I don't think you get any of the additional features to go with the helmet.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this was I think this is $29.99, and this beast is selling a lot on eBay right now because you can't find them. They're impossible to find. So I was lucky enough to get it. It came in good shape. I'm not going to complain about the shape. It's good. It's about as good as you're going to get from Hasbro.
Excellent.
So there's your armorer. And for fans that couldn't get her, that just want the figure to open, you can get it for $19.99, $20 on the regular wave when it comes out. Yep. All right, so that's the armorer. The next, I guess, it was announced during all this mayhem, but it didn't come out until October 1st, I believe. And that is going to be another new mold. So honestly, a couple new molds, dude. You have Plop Poplu.
Yeah.
You have the armorer. You have Cad Bane. All new molds. That's rare.
That is rare. But you have to consider how many repacks have come around that, though.
Well, and the problem is, if you notice, that all the new molds are coming in exclusives.
Right.
So you're not paying the regular price. You're paying exclusive prices.
Right.
So this is Cad Bane. Same thing. It comes with this one came with his Toto 360 droid.
His droid.
Cad Bane, cool figure, kind of sculpted after the Clint Eastwood Man with No Name series. That's kind of what he is. This one is considered to be part of the Clone Wars set. So
he's a bounty hunter.
Yes.
Okay.
And this one is in the yellow box, the Clone War colors. And same thing, the slider effect. Let me know if you get a good shot of that. Good. So really cool figure. Definitely you can see the Western appeal. Obviously he's got his dual guns. They do the shadow box. Trying to do less plastic. That's the whole point, I guess.
You know what he reminds me of is the Brave Star figures from the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's a fan favorite for sure, Cad Bane. And then he comes with those little Toto 360 little droid right there. Really cool figure. Really cool mold.
We actually, a fan got one of those.
So, same thing that they did with the armor. October 1st, it came out. It was gone in... The funny part I joked about with you, it was gone in 6-7 minutes. I got an email 14 minutes after it came out. It was like, I think at noon it released. At 12:14, I got an email from Hasbro Pulse that said, "Get your Cad Bane." It was already sold out for 7 minutes. So I was able to snatch up 2 of these beasts. One came and the box was destroyed, but miraculously, this was not destroyed. Like that box was crushed, smashed.
Yes.
So I was able to get that to a fan at cost, and it was on Instagram, Enchanted Jedi. He gave us a little shout out as well. Yeah. He got it at cost, and he was very excited to get it. He posted some photos as well. Like I said, we're trying to do that when we can for helping fans. But another really cool figure. And this is what you're gonna get, guys, going forward with these exclusive figures, or the not exclusive, the what did I just say? The Boba Fett and what are they calling them? Deluxe. Your deluxe figures. Although I can't wait to get that Jar Jar. I cannot wait. With no Black Series Jar Jars. All right, so I guess in lieu of keep it going with exclusives, I got this bad boy in the mail, and Gaming Greats just knocking these beasts out. So I already have a Purge Trooper. This is a purple Electro Staff Purge Trooper that came out. Just got it a few days ago. Purple box. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking figure, but I already have him. So this is the problem I'm running into with the GameStop stuff now. Is originally when they were doing it, they were new molds. But now I've gotten Jango Fett. I got a Purge Trooper. I'm getting a Biker Scout. Okay, now that I'm getting Darth Nihilus, he just shipped today, and I'll be getting 2 of those fans. So look out, because I'm probably we'll probably give him one at cost.
Subscribe on Instagram and check here too.
So lately, now they're already starting to regurgitate and remold or repacks. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. It came in good condition. I can't complain about that. I mean, it's a cool. It's kind of a hybrid like Death Trooper Stormtrooper mix. Yeah. So, Gaming Greats has the Nihilus, the Biker Scout, and the Christmas edition figure that's coming. They're all in the mail.
And he does have a cloth waistband.
So, Gaming Greats is becoming its own line.
Yes.
At this point, I mean, it really is.
Just another way to get those dollars.
Just another way to get some scrolls. And then the last, just kind of to tie into a previous episode.
Yes.
Because Hasbro, when they announced the rainbow boxes, the first 7 were the Rebels figures.
The Rebels figures.
But they weren't an actual wave. You had to individually order every single one.
Yes.
Okay. So I finally got all of them. I got my Sabine Wren, and I got my Kanan
This
Jarrus.
looks nothing like Sabine Wren.
Right.
Look at this picture on the back.
Yeah.
For those of you who are a fan of this show, that looks nothing like Sabine Wren. Although I guess they're trying to make her look more real.
Right.
Than
even though it's a cartoon.
But
so once again, I mean these are repacks.
Yeah. So let's see here.
So go ahead, you start with that if you want.
So let's see. So last time we did this on our show, I actually felt like what's her name?
Hela?
Yeah, looked better. Hera looked better on the original one.
Yes, I agree.
That was the only one. The Ezra looked
and
better.
I think the Chopper was definitely more photoreal in the new one.
I agree. So I will say that I think the new version of Sabine looks crisper.
Yeah. Everything else is straight repack.
Yeah.
It's just the head molds.
Just the head molds. So you guys be the judge, but I do think the new one is crisper. I mean, I wish she looked like this in the show because I mean, I would have probably went out with her in high school.
I maybe would have watched a little bit more in the dark.
Yes, probably so.
Let me see what.
And maybe had some of my trademark joint popping material.
Yes, yeah, that's true. I do agree. Her face. First of all, this one. Is she going out to the club later with those lips, with the makeup? This one is definitely the new mold is definitely more realistic.
Yes.
But once again, I mean, it's literally a straight repack. So I bought this one. This was number 33, and now I got it again.
All right, so then we got Kanan Jarrus. And I would probably have to say the newer face mold looks better. This looks...
Does he look like Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yeah. I would say the new one.
Yeah, it's definitely a crisper.
And he's got a Palace pistol.
He does have a Palace pistol.
Oh, I love some Palace pistols.
So there's your new Jarrus on the left, or mine, and then you're holding the old one.
Yeah, so I would, as a straight repack, but I definitely think they tighten up the face a little bit.
Yeah. So there's the end of the Rebels line is complete again. So once again, I mean, like I said, we're not trying to be gripers, but I mean, I have now bought the same figure in the same series a year apart.
A year apart, same figure.
And all they had to do was just make the what's it called? The Chewbacca figure. What's his name? What's his name? The one they didn't make. The deluxe figure I have.
Oh, what's his name? You talking about the big guy?
This guy right here. This guy right here, guys. Why am I having a brain fart? Zeb. So yeah, all they had to do was just make the Zeb, but they said, you know what we can do? We can do much better than that. We can make all of them all over again and make you buy them all over. So
there you go.
It was busy. It was a busy week of exclusives, and we got them all. And other than your Wampa, We got very lucky.
We got very
because
lucky.
I have seen pictures of people with the Endor set that looks like somebody skateboarded on it. Like just rolled right over it.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, decent.
Yes.
My Wampa box was it was already damaged before they even put it in the box. Right.
And with those foil packaging, man, it's tough. It's tough.
The way that they put both of these in the boxes, I don't know how they didn't get destroyed, but they did. They didn't. So, to wrap it up, fans, we may have this one available at the time of airing, but reach out. Just
reach out. If it's still, I'm negotiating now with the guy, but I haven't heard back. You can have it at cost. So with tax, it's $54.
Yep.
And then whatever shipping, shipping is anywhere between $12 to $15,
depending on where
you live.
Yeah.
So just reach out through either Instagram or YouTube if it's still here and you want it, and you can have it. So just let us know.
And it's about a 9.5. Good shape.
Yeah.
So
not bad.
All right, fans. Until next time.
Hang on, before you end this, let me just pop his arm.
No. I love the smell of this plastic. It smells like baby ass. Smell that.
Why would I want to smell that?
It smells like powder after you put some stuff on it. Why is he bow-legged?
I need to check the registry on this guy, make sure he's not registered.
Why is he bow-legged?
He's had a tough game, man. Tough day. He got his arm chopped off. What do you expect? Bye, fans. See ya.
Take care.